Hello everyone, and welcome to my vitamin D park talk today. I was walking, but I have a list of notes and notes I took on this podcast that I watched, so I wanted to be able to go through my notes as I'm kind of talking, so that is why I'm not walking today. But I'm in the park, it's a beautiful park by my work. This is where I come over lunch and I sit here, I get my vitamin D. If I'm wearing a sports bra, I usually take my shirt off because why not? You get more vitamin D a lot quicker. The more skin that you have exposed, the more obviously vitamin D rays you're gonna get, so it's great. So today I want to talk about something that I'm battling with a little bit, and I'm sure and I know other people are, so I think that this is gonna help you. Hopefully this is not a really super long one, but I listened to a podcast by Stephen Cabral, and Stephen Cabral actually has a book, I'm like, oh, what is it called? Oh man, now I'm blanking. I probably should have, I think it was like Root Cause or something like that. But he actually is the founder of the Integrative Health Practitioner program that a lot of people go through. And his kind of main thing is toxins and kind of detoxing the toxins out. So a lot of the things that he kind of does and uses are very along the same lines of what I learned in my Dr. Morse training. Dr. Cabral just uses a lot more supplements than I do. I don't use that kind of stuff. I'm very, very natural, and I use a lot more botanicals than he does, I think. So he kind of talked about 9 different things that you can do to kind of help reduce bloating and water retention. And I know a lot of people struggle with this, so I wanted to share it. But there's one I don't agree with, so I'll talk about that one at the end and kind of leave that. But I'm going to say 8 things you can do to help water retention that are pretty easy and pretty inexpensive. So number 1 is you got to, obviously, salt. Salt's gonna make you retain water. Salt's gonna make you kind of feel bloated. So you need to make sure that you're balancing that sodium with your potassium. A lot of times it just kind of pulls it out. If we have way too much sodium, it's gonna pull potassium, and we need to make sure we're getting that. So one thing you can do to help get more potassium is put lemon in your water and drink that throughout the day. Lemon is gonna give you that potassium. It's gonna kind of help balance your electrolytes and be better for you. So just make sure you're not eating tons of salt. Make sure you're kind of watching how much you use. And obviously the table ionized salt, not so great for you. So just be careful with that because it will make you retain water. Number 2 is, what is that? Stress. So cortisol can spike everything in your body. It can also make you retain water and be bloated. So make sure you're keeping that stress low. One thing you can take for stress as an herb is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a really good botanical that will help you kind of lower those cortisol levels, kind of help with stress. It's something that I do recommend to my clients that are very stressed. Number 3 is dry brushing. Dry brushing is basically you take, there's a bug. Oh boy, there's little bugs out on this park. So, okay, it's gone. Okay, dry brushing. You basically take a dry brush, and what I do is I start with my arms and I kind of work all the way down my body. I go my legs all the way up, and I'm brushing to my kidneys. I know that they say brush to your heart, but I truly believe that you need to be brushing to your kidneys because we're moving our lymphatic system, and our lymphatic system goes and ends in our kidneys, and that's how we eliminate our metabolic waste. So use a dry brush before you get in a shower, kind of start moving that lymph. You don't even have to do it very hard. It's a really, really light brushing thing. You can even just self-massage yourself a little bit and get things moving. You can do that. It's pretty easy. You can kind of pump your glands, and we've got the lymph nodes in our armpits. You want to kind of brush to there. But yeah, it's really fun. You can go on YouTube and you can actually find videos. I'm sure I'm going to do one at some point of the proper way to dry brush, but I got to be in like a bikini and do all this. So one day I will do that for everybody because it's great. So number 4, another way to help you with bloating and water retention is to exercise. When we exercise, it moves blood through our liver a lot faster. So we kind of get things out. We're pushing out toxins through our lungs. We're getting a lot of the bloat out. So exercising is going to help you with water retention and bloating. Number 5 is dandelion tea. So drinking and sipping on dandelion tea is also going to kind of help you kind of balance those electrolytes, keep the bloating down. I love dandelion tea. I used to drink that as a coffee replacement when I was cutting out coffee. It was really good because it kind of, if you do dandelion and chicory root, it tastes just like coffee. So it was great. Number 6, I don't remember what number I'm on. I think I'm on 6. Okay. Cut out processed carbs and starches. So all the fake food, all the processed foods, you guys, that stuff is horrible. It's got tons of chemicals in it. It's gonna make you retain water. It's gonna make you very bloated. So cut that crap out. If it's got a label on it and you don't know the ingredients, toss it. Don't put that in your body. Number 7 is alcohol. Alcohol makes you retain weight. Let's cut out alcohol. Obviously, I'm working on that as well. It is something that I definitely notice a difference when I drink more. It makes you hold on to all your weight, and it'll do that. So cut out alcohol for a short period, a longer period, whatever you feel like works for you, but it's definitely causing bloating and water retention. And the last thing, I guess, number 8, sorry. I'm going out of order because the one that I didn't want to talk about till the end is like in here, so that's why. But okay, number 8 is hibiscus tea. Another thing that can actually help you get a lot of water retention out of your body is hibiscus tea. It's really pretty too, and I think I have some at home, and I think I'm gonna try it because I haven't tried that quite yet. So drink some hibiscus tea along with dandelion tea. You're drinking a bunch of water and the lemon water and all that. You're gonna flush a lot of these toxins out of your body. So number 9 that he mentioned that I am very on the fence about is magnesium. He said 200 milligrams of magnesium a day, and you want to stay away from any of the oxides or the carbonates. So no magnesium oxide, no magnesium carbonates type things. There's other kinds that are more bioavailable for our bodies. And I say that I don't really love this one because I have an interesting thing with magnesium. So magnesium and calcium need to be in balance in our bodies, and when you're pumping your body full of magnesium pills and you're not getting that adequate calcium, things can go off. When I broke my neck, I was taking a lot of magnesium and I was not getting that adequate calcium. So be careful. I know when I track my food in Chronometer, I am kind of always a little bit lower in calcium. So I would err on the side of maybe not try the magnesium. I know a lot of people love it. It's responsible for hundreds of functions in our body and it's great, but taking it in a isolated substance, like or isolated pill supplement form, I don't think so. You can get it from your food, but that's another thing to consider. I think that would be the very bottom of my list. If you try everything else and it's still not working, maybe think about magnesium. But hope this helped. I know I'm going to be probably putting some of these tips to use, and have a great day, you guys.